Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the often confusing world of corporate filings. And today we're looking at a filing from Fidelity National Information Services Incorporated, or FIS. That's got some interesting moves. This report from January 2026 is all about some changes in the company's leadership. You know how sometimes a company announces a new hire and it's just a small detail? Well, this one has a bit more meat to it, especially when you consider how these things can ripple through a business. Fidelity National Information Services Incorporated is a pretty big player, primarily known for providing technology and services to the financial industry. Think about all the systems that banks and other financial institutions use to manage accounts, process payments, and keep everything running smoothly. FIS is often behind that. The main point of this particular filing is about changes to the company's board of directors. Sometimes when a company brings on a new director, it means they're looking for specific expertise or a fresh perspective. And in this case, the board decided to actually grow from 9 members to 10 to make room for a new face. They've brought in Mr. Anil Srinivasa Chakravarthi. Now, anytime a new director is appointed, especially one who is deemed independent according to stock exchange rules and securities laws, it signals a potential strategic shift or a need for specialized knowledge. Being independent means they don't have any conflicting financial interests that could sway their judgment, which is always a good sign for oversight. As for his compensation, it's going to be in line with what other directors who aren't full-time employees are already getting. This usually involves a mix of cash retainers and stock awards, like restricted stock units, which tie his interests to the company's performance over time. The filing does mention that his initial stock grant will be prorated, which is standard practice for someone joining mid-term. What's particularly interesting is where they've placed Mr. Chakravarthi Hess, joining both the Audit Committee and the Risk and Technology Committee. Now, why is this significant? The Audit Committee is crucial for overseeing financial reporting and internal controls, making sure everything is accurate and transparent. The Risk and Technology Committee is equally vital in today's digital world. They're looking at the company's technology strategy, cybersecurity, and how the company manages its various risks, which for a company like FIS is a pretty massive undertaking. This placement suggests Mr. Chakravarthi likely brings a strong background in either finance and accounting, or technology and risk management, or perhaps a combination of both, which are absolute critical areas for FIS. The filing also points us to an exhibit, which is essentially an attachment containing a press release. While we don't have the full text of that press release here, it's usually where companies elaborate on these kinds of appointments, often highlighting the individual's full career background and the specific reasons for the appointment. This suggests that the company wants to emphasize the positive aspects and the strategic importance of this new director. It is worth noting the date of that press release, the 22nd of January 2026, a few days after the actual board meeting where the decision was made. This follow-up timing is pretty standard. Now, you might be wondering if there are any financial tables here. This particular filing in 8K is usually for significant events, not necessarily a deep dive into quarterly financials like a 10. However, the fact that they're appointing a new director and placing them on critical committees implies a focus on governance and strategic direction, which, of course, is meant to support the company's financial health. Let's look at the broader context. FIS operates in a highly competitive and rapidly evolving space. The financial technology sector, or fintech, demands constant innovation and robust security. Any changes in leadership, especially at the board level, can be a signal of the company's preparedness for future challenges and opportunities. Bringing in an independent director with expertise in risk and technology indicates a proactive approach to managing the complex landscape of digital finance. The board is making sure they have the right people in place to oversee critical functions like financial reporting and technological evolution. For a company like FIS, which is essential infrastructure for so many financial institutions, having strong governance and a clear risk management strategy is paramount. The appointment of Mr. Chakravarthi to both the Audit and the Risk and Technology Committees suggests the board is prioritizing these areas, which is a good sign for investor confidence and long-term stability. Looking at this from a Warren Buffett style perspective, you want to see companies led by competent and ethical individuals who have skin in the game, meaning their interests are aligned with shareholders. While this filing doesn't give us direct financial performance numbers, the addition of an independent director to key committees speaks to the company's commitment to good corporate governance, which is a foundational element of long-term value creation. Assessing the company's direction based on this filing, FIS appears to be taking steps to strengthen its oversight and strategic guidance. The focus on an independent director with expertise in audit, risk, and technology indicates a commitment to navigating the complexities of the modern financial landscape. A key strength here is the proactive approach to board composition, ensuring they have the right skills to address evolving industry demands. A potential weakness, though not explicitly stated in this report, could be the integration of new leadership and ensuring that the expanded board operates cohesively and effectively. A notable opportunity for FIS lies in leveraging the expertise of its new director to drive innovation and enhance its risk management frameworks, which could translate into stronger competitive positioning and operational resilience. Conversely, a key risk always present in this sector is the rapid pace of technological change and the ever-present threat of cyber attacks, areas where strong board oversight is critical. In conclusion, this filing, while brief, signals a positive emphasis on governance and strategic foresight at Fidelity National Information Services, Incorporated. The appointment of Mr. Chakravarthy to critical board committees suggests a company that is mindful of the critical importance of robust financial oversight and technological security. It's a move that, in the long run, should contribute to the company's stability and its ability to adapt to the fast-paced financial technology sector. Alright, that is our breakdown of this filing. What is your take on these leadership changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps the channel, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. And don't forget to check out our Discord community. Linked in the description for more exclusive content and discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Corporate Decoder.